So, as my partner had said, it would be difficult to change the Electoral College due to the process to amend the Constitution, which includes that it must be ratified by 3/4 of state legislatures, which won't happen due to small states opposing such an amendment. But to get rid of the Electoral College would be, as has been stated, to throw smaller states aside. Now, what's important about the aforementioned swing states is that these tend to be a mix of both high and low population densities. And although candidates do focus on these swing states, it's not advisable, as my partner had said, to ignore party strongholds, as swing states are actually apt to change. For instance, in this election, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania have previously been Democratic states. However, Trump, as of November 9th, showed leads in these states, so they had changed their political favoring. And as for faithless electors, the opponents even said themselves that 99% of electors kept their pledges, which means that they're following the popular vote. As electors, each party chooses a slate of electors, and whichever candidate wins in the state, that slate of electors is chosen, meaning the popular candidate in the state would get the vote from the electors 99% of the time. Also mentioned is that candidates may lose the popular vote, but win the electoral vote, which is extremely rare. It's happened only 5 times thus far, being the previous election, 2016, the Bush-Gore election. Previously, before that, it was the Benjamin Harrison and Grover Cleveland election. Prior to that was Samuel Tilden, Rutherford B. Hayes, and then before that, Andrew Jackson and John Quincy Adams. What's interesting to note about these is faithless electors did not cause these results. Faithless electors have only actually changed the result in one election, which, according to Scott Bomboy in the article, "The One Election Where Faithless Electors Made a Difference," the Virginia delegation had refused to vote for Richard Mentor Johnson as the vice presidential nominee. So it hasn't affected a presidential nominee, only vice president. However, the Senate had convened to determine who would be the vice president and ended up choosing Johnson anyways, showing that there still is some level of safeguard against faithless electors through the Senate. And then should there be a tie in presidential candidates, the House of Representatives would take over and break this tie.